Hello everyone, hello, it's your very buddy Block reporting in. Here gonna play some Oregon Trail. And I haven't been making a lot of videos lately because one, I haven't really built up a good list of games just yet. I'm still trying to get a hold of some good software, in terms of recording and editing and all that good stuff. And two, I've just been helping out, some people with their jobs and stuff, and this has been taking up a lot of my time and a lot of my energy and all that stuff. And three, I've been feeling very sick lately, so it's a bad combination of things, goodness gracious. And plus tomorrow I'm going to be heading up to Oregon, so what better game to play than Oregon Trail, right? A spin-off of Oregon Trail, where you play as a family and you have to struggle against sudden circumstances, that could be thrown your way. You have to try to scavenge for food when the time comes for it. You have to hang on to to decent-sized rations as much as you can. Sometimes you have to kill people and it sucks. Just trying to check out stuff. It's great. I played this game for the first time last night, and I got about halfway through, and this game says that you will travel about 2,000 miles through cities and lands and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure I almost went over 4,000 before my character died. But it's great. This is a really simple game. You just type in yes, no, and various numbers, trying to do a strategic sort of take on this. But like I said, things are thrown your way. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions, and it really sucks. But yeah, you have these different characters that you can choose from. You could be a cop, you could be a clerk, or you could be a lawyer. And you can always ask the game, what the difference is, and it'll explain to you, without much of a hassle. And apparently you can get more stuff if you're a cop, but in the end, you'll get less points, whereas if you're a lawyer, things will be a little tough, but you'll get the most points out of everything. So I went with the clerk, because it felt like a middle ground kind of thing. So I'm going to be a clerk again, from Jersey City. What is the first name of the wagon leader? Let's go with Craw. Second person, Sham, Fargum, Desp, Lickle. There we go. Alright, are these names correct? And you don't have to put capital letters. I found that out the hard way. End of the world. I do apologize, I lost my last set of earphones, so it's gonna be awful. It is the end of the world. You are in the ruins of Washington, D.C. You must decide when you will flee the city. 4 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m., or ask for advice. I'm gonna ask for advice, because I left at 4 a.m. the first time, but I didn't really check. The dead move at night. It's safer to travel during the day. It's best to rest during the night, but be on your guard. That's actually putting it very, very mildly. I'm gonna leave at 8 a.m. So put in number 2 and enter. The city is lost. The government has issued a warning to all survivors. Washington, D.C. will be wiped out with a nuclear strike. Press spacebar to continue. Nice. You have a limited number of hours to gather supplies. And yeah, there's this dude here that says, "Hello, stranger. You fleeing for your life as well, are you? Well, I can help you out. You need gas for your station wagon, which is a car, medical kits for the injured or for the incapacitated, and plenty of food for the trip." Oh my god, I cannot stress the need for food. Ammunition is pretty useful. Spare parts are good, in the jiffy. That way you can continue on the road without much of a hassle. And money is really nice, too. So I'm gonna look for food. I'm gonna spend... I'm gonna put 3 hours. And for gas, I'm gonna put 2 hours. For medical supplies, I'm gonna put another 2 hours. Ammunition, 2 hours, I guess. Spare parts, 2 hours. Actually, no, 1 hour, 1 hour. Oh, excuse me. And then money, I'm gonna put 4 hours. Okay, so I have an extra hour left up. I'm gonna go for food. Put 4 hours instead. Okay. Flee the city. So this is a moment when you get as much rations as you can. And it looks like I'm starting off pretty good so far. You know, I got 16 cans of fuel, which I guess translates to maybe gallons. I'm not really sure. And 500 ounces of food is pretty good, but then again, I have about 5 people in the group, so it's gonna go down pretty badly. You know? And you can press enter during any time on the road trips and stuff. So, you know, you can size up your situation, which means you can change, you know, your pace, you can change eating speeds, you know, stuff like that, how you split the rations. You know, it could be a good size amount, you know, everybody's eating a good meal, good size, but it depletes your food like crazy. You could do meager, which is not very filling, but not, you know, starving, and then there are bare bones where everyone's always hungry. Oh, and by battery, I always assumed it was like flashlight batteries, but I guess it's car batteries, and that's really good. You know, just getting spare parts and all that stuff. So I'm gonna check my supplies. Okay, I have 15 cans, fuel, 10 med kits, 400 bullets, 2 tires, 1 battery, 2 mufflers, 440 ounces of food, and $150. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, I'm actually gonna change the pace. I'm gonna put it to a steady speed, but smaller rations, because, you know, it is pretty early in the game, but I don't want to risk it. You lost an hour almost. You see, and stuff like this happens too, you just lose time. But you gotta let the game kind of play out and see what it will throw at you, because it's kind of random encounter in a way. And see, it'll give you like a little backdrop of the surroundings. Okay, talk to survivors, which is just, I guess, people around, because sometimes they'll say names that don't pertain to your group, so I assume they're just people you happen upon. Once an infected person becomes incapacitated, it's only a matter of time before they turn. Normally you would just shoot them or leave them behind, but I hear there are some nut jobs in Safe Haven that pay out the year for half-dead infected. Oh wow. I don't know where the Safe Haven is, but it sounds pretty interesting. You can also trade. Who wants one med kit? No. Okay. You meet another survivor who wants 1 tire. They will trade you 1 muffler. No. Let's see, a muffler. The reason why I said no to that is because if you look here, a muffler would cost $50. You know, whereas food costs about $2 per 10 ounces. So technically, if I got those 60 ounces, I would have paid, I believe, $12. So it's like not even close to what mufflers cost. So it doesn't play out. It's not worth it. Okay, I'm gonna get some food and get 5 bags. So I only spend $10. Med kits are very useful, but oh my god. I'm gonna get 2 cans. Wait. Oh, stop that. I wanted 2 cans. Okay, there we go. I think I just spent money I shouldn't have. Oh well. Okay, whatever. I messed up, so I'm gonna leave. Check out the thing. Did I buy anything by accident? I don't recall. This could have been me making miscalculation. Whatever. Okay, it's 8 p.m., so I'm gonna stop. And if you watch the zombie activity on the upper left corner, you know, it'll give you kind of like a heads up on how active the zombies are during certain hours. And you can see, like, between probably 10 and 2 a.m. between that time period, it gets pretty hectic. And a lot of times you will happen upon zombie hordes, and you can spend about an hour just kind of watching them to see whether, like, how large the group is, as well as, you know, their behavior and stuff, whether they're docile or if they're ravenous. It's really intense. And there's a map, and it'll show you, you know, your progress. I got about right underneath, a little bit to the left of the bottommost radioactive symbol. So I got pretty far. And I had to kill like 3 people and it sucked. Whoops, my bad. Okay. Nice. Nice. Attempt to trade. You encounter no one with whom to trade. That happens a lot and it's pretty discouraging at times, but, you know. Wants $41, he wants 2 food. No! I paid $30 for 2 cans, you crazy. You meet another survivor who wants 1 muffler, they will trade you 1 battery? No.